All right, so here we have the Bestway 10-foot. We're just unboxing right now. So let's see what we've got in the box. We've got some parts here. That looks like it has to do with the inlet and the filtration. All right, here's a little advertisement, I think, or maybe it's an owner's manual. It's a little hard to tell. We got some hoses. We have a box here, which I believe is going to have your filter. Yeah, there's the filter, the pump for the filter. We'll open that in a little bit. We can see more what that is. And then here we have the actual pool.
It's crazy how little it looks because it's huge.
Isn't it crazy? So one thing you will know about this is we will never get it back to this size again. So when you go to pack it up, like if you're gonna let it be stored for the end of the season, it will never be this size. It'll probably be about 3 times this, but this is how small it comes, which is pretty amazing, really. So that's everything that came in the box.
Nothing else, huh? Okay.
No, that's it. So we will undo everything, inflate our pool, and see what it looks like when it's all spread out. All right, so here we have the little box that came with everything in the big box. So let's look and see what's in here. I think I see some hoses. So you got some more filtration hoses there. Oh wow, all kinds of parts. Look at this.
Oh wow.
It looks like an aerator maybe, or maybe it's a filter to stop large pieces probably from getting sucked into.
That's really big.
Yeah, wow, look at that cord.
Oh my god.
That's really nice.
It's like a 100 gauge cord. No, I don't think they make that. Just cheese.
That's a really nice long cord though. That's really nice to know. So when you go to set up your pool, you'll have some distance between your power source there before you have to have like an extension or something.
I think this looks beefier than the Intech cord we looked at earlier.
It does.
From the other pool.
Definitely looks like it has.
Yeah.
It has the little numbers on there. What does that say?
Those numbers there?
No, on the cord.
On the cord?
I don't know whether you can read the wording.
No, I can't read it.
It's pretty small.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
Maybe we can look at that and tell you what it says after we
get
out our
so heavy duty.
glass. But anyway, there's this nice little pump there.
Is it heavy? Is it?
It's not that bad. Actually.
No, it's not that bad. Okay. The cord weighs more.
You have a T-join. This is another part here. Not really sure what that's about. I'm sure it explains it. And then another filter to stop debris from getting pulled into the pump. And we've got some little connectors to keep your hoses in place. It's nice it comes with all that. They don't seem too bad either. I mean, they're fairly lightweight, but it looks like they're giving you quite a few, and I'm sure that's to connect the hoses where you want them to be so they're not flipping all around.
I can't believe you get this much for your money. Like, this is a really good value. Like, I mean...
Yeah, so we get a lot. There's a lot here. Here's the pool again. So we'll unwrap this, roll it out, inflate it, and see what it looks like.
Awesome, let's do it.
Okay, so we're rolling out the pool. Opening it up. This is nice because it helps you to see what does this process look like.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy duty.
Yeah, they have it folded over here in multiple ways. Oh wow, this is big.
Yeah, it's huge.
What a great pool.
This is awesome.
Really nice color too. Just makes you think of summer, doesn't it? Like,
oh yeah.
Look at all that blue.
Wow. Oh, I like this.
Being at the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like this better than some of the other pools.
Oh, I like that.
The way it looks is nice. What do we have?
Yeah, I know. It's
comes with a patch kit.
Oh, nice.
That's nice. So if something should go wrong, you've got a little backup there, which is good to know because you can probably order additional ones of those if you have other issues too.
I love the way it smells.
Yeah, it smells like plastic.
Oh, it smells so good. It smells like a new swimming pool.
Yeah, look at this. Wow.
Wow.
What a big pool.
This thing's huge. Wow.
Yeah, this is really
giant.
Nice. So it rolls out pretty easily. I mean, one thing I like about this is it doesn't seem as wrinkled up as some either. Like I feel like it's a little better when the water starts to fill. It's just going to fill and unwrinkle.
Yeah.
Nice and easily.
Yeah.
I see. Here we've got our inflate port here. This is where the air is going to go in. It's going to inflate this ring.
Okay.
And which is awesome because then when you fill it, it floats up and makes it really easy for setup. So I'm going to turn it around because our pump's over there.
All right, then we'll inflate it.
Pump it up and see how it looks.
All right, let's do it. Here we have our pool that we're about to inflate. And I just want to take a moment to show you the pump that we are going to use. 120 volt quick pump. And this is awesome. You can get it on Amazon. I wanted to point this out here. This is the holder for the cord. It's super easy to roll it up. So when you're done with it, it's very easy to put away. I've never seen one like this, and so I thought it was kind of interesting, so I thought I should mention that. Very nice little holder. I'm going to plug it in, and we're going to inflate this pool. So I'm just going to take this cord, and I'm going to plug it into the wall. So it's plugged in now. Yeah, what a nice... And it came with 2 connections. The one you see on here, look, it just snaps on like that. And then this one as well. So I'm going to stick this into the pool and we are going to inflate it. Here we go. It's going to get a little bit loud. 3, 2, 1. About this pool, let me just mention that, see here it says Fast Inflate. So this is where you inflate it, and then you can put this in here, and that's where you deflate it. So it's got 2 options. Watch, I'll turn it on. And that's the deflate option. So 2 nice little options you can use on this beautiful product. And this is the one by Coleman. Totally recommend it. We just inflated this pool in no time. Awesome.
All right, so you can see I'm inside the pool.
Wow.
We have inflated it, and our space isn't quite big enough to get the full roundness. So it's a little bit oblong. So when you set this up in the yard, it's going to be an exact circle. And this pool is so easy so far to set up. When we blew up the ring, it was really easy to straighten it out. We inflated another pool that was a little bit tough to get that ring to straighten out. So one thing that people always want to know with the pool is, how big is it really? Like, in the box, you see some people on the pool, or in the pool, but how big is it? So notice here, I'm going to stand at the edge so you can see this is where the bottom of the pool would be, and the ring would be up about to here.
That's really big.
That's pretty good.
That's really big.
Look how much space I have.
Yeah, you can fit a whole family in here easily.
Yeah, and look, I can lay in this pool, and I'm not even on the other side yet.
Oh, I know, it's
so
awesome.
You can just spread out and swim and really have a good time in here. So
yeah, look at you having fun in the pool.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. So you can sit up against the edge.
Yeah. Oh,
and,
yeah.
You could really even get under the water,
yeah.
I think, with this. So this is a really nice pool. We have reviewed an Intech pool, and honestly, I think this is a better way to go. It's a little bit easier setup.
You like this better than the Intech?
I like it better.
Yeah.
I think the materials that it's made out of are going to make it
yeah.
a little easier to set up, because it seems a lot more flexible.
Yeah.
I feel like the bottom is not as hard to get flat and unwrinkled. So I really like that. Over here we've got the pump and circulation inlets and outlets. They're labeled. This one says B, and I'm assuming over here we're probably going to have A. Yes, here's A. So that's really nice too that they've labeled them for you. A.
Nice.
And the other one says B, so when you're following the directions, you'll know where to put.
Yeah, we didn't even look at the directions. We just plugged that in with our pump, and
yeah,
super easy.
This is an awesome pool. I really like how easy the setup is. I like the size. I feel like this would be a perfect pool if you have a swim season that's not like past 6 or 8 months.
Yeah.
If you're going to choose a pool like this, an above ground that you want to have some fun in, this is really good for if you want to be able to take it down and put it back up again and get your yard back.
Mm-hmm.
Or even if you decide to leave it up, it's not so big that it's going to take up an entire yard. I think most people, even if you live in a city and you have kind of a small backyard,
mm-hmm.
I think this is going to work well for you. So
yeah.
I highly recommend a pool like this if you don't have a big space or a really long swimming season, because you know those big frame pools or even the very expensive in-ground pools will take up most of your yard space.
Yeah.
365 days
Yeah.
a year.
And I don't think we mentioned enough. This is the Bestway, right? This is the Bestway Fast Set. I mean, just a great pool.
Yeah, Bestway is. I really like this one. Actually, I think it's a little bit superior to the Intech.
The Intech.
As far as setup goes.
Yeah.
We haven't put water in it yet. It's
right.
a little bit cold right
yeah.
now. So you know we don't have the water in it at this time. But you know, just take a look at how deep.
Yeah, so deep.
Getting a lot of good space here. I feel like you could really have some fun with this in the summer, swimming around with the kids, or even if you don't have kids, it's big enough that an adult could get in here and cool off and swim around a little bit and float, or get your floaty and your drink and your little floaty drink holder and pretend that you were at the ocean. This is a really nice product.
Yeah. What do you think about this versus like a frame pool by Bestway? Because they have a lot of really nice frame pools.
Yeah, it's like I was saying, the frame pools, they're a little more permanent. You're not going to want to set that up and then take it down every every year. So you're probably going to want to leave that frame pool up, which means you have to worry about winterizing it. So you're going to have to put a cover, make sure you're dropping the water level down if you live in a place that freezes. So a lot more maintenance with the frame pool, although it is there all the time. So once you put it up, it's up and you've got it, but it's taking up your yard space and it's going to require some maintenance. Whereas this, it's easy to maintain for the season. Once the season's over, you drain it, you put it away, and it's like you never had a pool before. And then when you want it next year, you just bring it back out. So you get that break from the maintenance, which is really nice.
Yeah, the frame pools are more expensive too.
Much more expensive.
Much more expensive.
Much more expensive. So this is a nice way to try it out too. Maybe you want to try out a pool, see if you're really down for the maintenance before you invest in something bigger like a frame pool.
Oh, that's such a good idea. Right, because you can buy one of these and then try it out. I mean, this is really not that expensive. I mean, if you compare the price of one of these pools to, like, I don't know, Disney tickets or something. I mean,
yeah,
even one Disney ticket. I mean, I love Disney. I'm a Disney fan. I love Mickey Mouse, but like, let me just tell you, like, I mean, you get so much in one of these pools.
Yeah, this is really good for, and you think about how it can last for, like, you can use this for a whole summer. So,
yeah.
When the kids are home from school and, they have their friends over, you have something to do. Or like I was saying, if you don't have kids and you just want to go out and cool off, this is a nice product, even just for adults. So
yeah.
So it is a nice way to try out. What do you think about a pool before you have to invest a lot of money in anything?
In a framed one? Yes, that's really good advice. I never actually thought about that. Like, yeah, get one of these first, try it out, and honestly, I mean, when you compare the price of one of these to like a frame pool, it's like, I mean, you can get 8 of these sometimes compared to some of these frame pools. I mean, it's ridiculous. So try it out if you like, and then go, spend some extra money and, give this to a friend, donate it. Yeah, I mean, awesome pool. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.